Some stuff here. Move some stuff around. I actually got to do a pickup soon. Yeah, it's pretty cold. They said with the wind chill it'll be -17. That's what it's gonna feel like. But it's not super cold right now, but what it is, it feels like it's cold because it's so damp. Air is really damp, so I got a pickup to do. I was supposed to pick it up a couple days ago, but the guy says no rush. It's a stove in the guy's carport, so I'm gonna just go by to make sure it's still there. If it's there, I'm gonna grab it. I'll have to text the guy and let him know I take it after I take it, right? But it shows 1 degree on my car here, but it just feels like super cold, like more like -10 right now. So it feels like, but it is windy, so we'll see. Okay, I'm here. What the guy said is right in the carport, so easy. Said it works still, but who knows. Got a bad dolly, actually. I was gonna junk the dolly, but I figured we might as well have something than nothing. This Arctic air. This is really windy. Well, not super windy, but you know what I mean. It's Arctic air coming in. Wife calling. Okay, well, it's pretty good. So it should fold down. That's why I kind of like it, but the wheel's broken. Okay. Barbecue here. There's always junk inside here, but this apartment here, well, kind of like apartments, but they saved an old heritage house. I remember as a kid, used to be an old house here, like a really big, like farmland, right? So the house is right there, and they built around it and put multi-unit houses there, like talking about, I don't know, 30 years ago or more at least. But that's where the dairy is behind there. I told you about Avalon Dairy. So there's farms around here, I guess, at one time in the old days. But it was a really nice old house, big, 3-story, a lot of character. The Okay, so we're gonna just keep moving on. I'm gonna see if that washing machine is sitting at that location where I took the control panel off it. If that's there, I'll grab that, and then I might go to that other scrapyard just for a scenic peek and see, you know, where it is exactly, and just kind of see the layout a bit. If I have time, we'll see. Okay. Okay, the washer's still here. A little bit of water in there, and I'll drain it quickly. But if you watched my video, that was the one that was I took the control panel out of. Oh, there's a lot of water in it actually. It's way too heavy for some reason. Well, it's all ice here. I don't know why it's so heavy. Wow, I just can't believe how heavy it is. I just wonder if a copper mortar maybe or something, but okay. That's why I took the lid off it, the control panel off it, so I know when to take it. People want the stuff complete. Anyways, it's good for me. Okay. An umbrella sitting here. Oh, it's like frozen. It's waste full of concrete. Forget it. Dirt and gravel. Weighs like 50 pounds. Gonna take that, but it's all full of heavy as hell.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like full of gravel or something.
Oh.
Crazy. I'll grab this thing instead. Yeah, someone ditched that there full of gravel. There's a lot more. Okay, fits. Okay. So I'm gonna head to Richmond here. Just over this bridge coming up here. I'm gonna check out that scrapyard. Drive by and see. Okay. Okay, so I'm down here. It's a pretty big location there actually, really. They do shredding here. They shred their own materials, so that's a good sign. I just gotta figure out who we can talk to. I don't even know the whole layout here. That's a problem. Obviously drive on a scale on and off, but looks like a pretty big facility. So I just gotta figure out where everybody goes and where I can park and so on. Okay. I get some details, I'll let you know. Stay tuned. I'm gonna have to do a U-turn. The guy's flagging me over here, so but let's do a little tour here just so I can figure it out here. Well, I can see all the shred there and everything. It's a big site here. Wow. Okay, stay tuned. Let me get some more details here. Okay, this is like a customer parking location here. The main guy I want to talk to is not there. The guy I talked to was a shred guy. Not shred, he was a mostly non-ferrous buyer, but he's not in today. The shred guy is not available at the moment. So basically, parking here, that side's non-ferrous, but even my bin, I'll dump my load here. All my material gets dumped here. That's all big for commercial trucks going there, mainly. So my truck, most likely be dumped over here. Unless, you know, 20-yard bin, I'm not sure what the size how they go. But as you can see, they're shredding the material right on site. That means, you know, they're paying the best price. So they said 180 for anybody off the street is 180 a ton for the goods I have, like what I deal with, shred materials. So that's already a $60 improvement a ton right now. They seem to be a pretty big organization, because the place I used to deal was, like I mentioned name before I went to Schnitzer, they had a falling out with Schnitzer. They used to sell all to Schnitzer, and there was big issues and stuff. So the end result is they went here. Obviously they paid top dollar here. They don't give you the, you know, the runaround. You know, people are here to make money, not to fool around and talk. You know, talk is cheap. It's about making a dollar, right? Especially I'm running around spending lots of money in fuel, looking for materials to, you know, so I can recycle and what I can sell, right? So I'm not going to be trying to sell for dirt cheap. So it sounds like this is the place. Right now prices are lower, so maybe they're paying a lot more. Why are they paying, you know, $230, $240 in Ontario when they're only paying like $170 on that yard where I'm dealing with, right? So obviously, well, okay, this guy might be the guy calling me, so I'll pull over for a second here and then see. Okay, stand by. Okay, just had a long conversation with one of the buyers there. He confirmed me right now $200 a ton for me to dump there. That's an $80 difference in pricing. He said, is that a good price for you? I said, yeah, that's gonna work for me. Non-fair side, I don't know if they're gonna, how that's gonna be, but the other guy told me, not a problem, I'll pay the same or better. So for sure, guaranteed $200 a ton right now. I'm gonna set my account up and get organized as a proper seller, and this way, you know, I'll make $20 more. And I told him I could do a week, you know, a bin a week. You know, that's kind of what I like to target, a bin a week. And he said that's great, no problem. So looks like we're gonna get a firm deal going. I'm not sure why the other yard pays so crappy. You know, they paid good for a while, and then all of a sudden the prices started going haywire. That's why I say I think it's better that you have to shop around all the time. So one of my, you know, other scrap yards I used to deal with, they do high volume, and they're selling there also. So they're not going to sell for someone that's even lower, right? If you know what I mean. I used to sell down here. It's called Pan Pacific. There's another scrap yard down there. I sold there for years. I like to stay loyal. I told them straight out, that's how I operate. I said, I'm not a druggie, I'm not a criminal, and straight out, I'm into business only. I want the top dollar as possible, and I want to supply, you know, a steady supply person that keeps buying them. As you know, if they have a shredder, you know, they mean business, right? They're not a fly-by-night company. So that means, you know, everything they do is going to shred and separate everything right there on spot. And I'll have to inquire about other materials. They may buy circuit boards, they may buy other stuff that I can't normally sell. We'll have to see. Anyways, I'm going to do a couple spins around here, head back. I want to get, actually I might head back right now. I want to get that bin at least enough so that I can fill it up and dump it tomorrow the next day, and get my things set up. Okay, let's keep moving. Okay, wash machine here. Hope it comes off. Last time I had problems with this. It's just the magnetics. It's the magnets holding it. Doesn't look like, looks like aluminum. AL. See the AL there? Aluminum. Why would it say AL, right? So we're taking off, probably not, but it's actually probably one of these things here. So it's pretty cold up there. But I gotta get this done here, I have no choice. I'd love to leave it for another day, but Why is that? It's an oddball size or something. Maybe this one here. Yep. It's aluminum, but it says AL on both sides actually. I'm gonna have to look next time to see if this would be CU or for copper. Who knows? But so there's really nothing I really want out of this thing. I was hoping that would be good, but there's one little mortar here. Probably get at the bottom here. Oh, it's so cold. Hard to maneuver. Oh, aching bones. The hammer and try to hit it there. Definitely copper. Thought it'd be better than this, but well, kind of wrecked it up a bit. Not budging. I'm going to take off. Let me just take the top off just for the hell of it. We'll look inside. Pretty heavy top. Yeah, it's got a lot of mortars. That's got a lot of it's not that bad, and this one looks pretty good. Sell it, sell it. Because I can't sell something when it's not tested, right? Because if it doesn't work, then you're just wasting someone's time. That's how I look at it. Aluminum heatsink, transformer. That's really all that's good on here. You see in the camera view. The rest is just worth nothing to me. You can shred it. There's a bunch of push motors here it'll take. See, if this had a proper motor, it would have been copper probably. That's still a stupid motor. No good. Need something with a better bit. She wants to keep swiveling off for some reason. That's why I throw all these little things in pails. The balloon not keep separate, but these little things, they all add up. Little motors. Okay, I'm going to cut the rest of this wire as much as I can out. See this little the blue here? This is where the wires they come on. You cut those off, the wires will come loose. See that? This wire came all loose. Not too bad for wire. See that? The harness there. There's something here. I want that spool. Probably copper. I was hoping they just rip it off, but it doesn't want to come off. Okay, so let's hit on that. That's all I really want off that. The rest is the display here, but we'll look at the display for a second. Okay. nothing. It's a crappy board. Okay, that's it on that one. Pretty basic. Okay. So I'm going to try to get the stove on top of here. That's what I'm pushing for. So the computer here. Probably put that in here. But I'll see. Put a stove here first. Let me get it off the truck. Then I'm going to strip it up. Okay. Okay, got it open here. It's one I found today. There's quite a bit of wire. Not too bad. So a couple transformers here, one here. One here. And I got one here. That's pretty well it. So always on top of here there's something, but If I can open it up. That's the problem, there's always one screw. Oh, it's gonna be slippery. Put a barbecue up here and put this thing here. Let's make sure it's copper before I investigate it. Yeah, it's copper. It's got a screw on both sides. The torques I'm looking for. Okay, well let me just find the right bits here and we'll get it out. 4 torque bits out. See that? That's good enough. So all I want is this, so I don't care about that. Okay, so I have room behind there, so I can throw maybe this microwave behind. Yeah, or maybe put it there. I haven't decided yet. Okay, so I'm cleaning this up now. Bit of a pain, it's a mess. I always get this table in here a lot better. It's actually a nice piece of brass. Nice solid. Try to take it apart more. This thing's Actually a pain, to be honest. It's bulky, clumsy and bulky. And pretty heavy. I can't even lift it up, it's so heavy. Figures. There's another one here actually. It's a single top. Have to sweep all that up after. Okay, so if I can get this apart, okay, moves. Always that one bolt, huh? One or two, doesn't want to do it. Actually a pretty heavy gauge, this thing. Definitely not light. Of course I get stuck with plastic. This is some tin here. Okay. I have those two fridges up here too. And I'm going to strip some other stuff after, smaller stuff, and put in between here. Try to make at least an okay load to get some weight. Okay.